Move snow from the roads. So let's go out now to news specialist Alex Cabrero. He is on the roads giving us a closer look at what those conditions are from the ground level. Alex, where are you? What are you seeing?
Hey, good afternoon, Sharon. We're on I-15 northbound. We just passed Ogden on our way towards Marriott Slaterville Hill on I-15. And, you know, it's just one of those dreary, gloomy, yucky days where when you're driving, you're just dealing with a lot of rain, water, snow mix, things like that. Now, the good news is our photographer that we're with, Greg Anderson, says that the roads appear to be just fine. We're not finding any standing water or anything like that. So moving along is okay. And cars are at freeway speeds. I know UHP has reported about 35 slide-offs and accidents, different incidents this morning because of all the snow, but we haven't seen any slide-offs in the last half hour going from Salt Lake City north here toward Ogden. However, we did see UHP troopers pulled over a couple of people, so if you do see those troopers, make sure you move over a lane, slow down, give those troopers plenty of time to do the job that they have to do. Okay, so from Salt Lake City north to Bountiful, near Lagoon, everything looked just fine, but I got to tell you, Cher, as we got closer towards Kaysville, Layton, that's when that snow mix really started picking up. You couldn't see much visibility there in front of you. You can kind of see what we're dealing with here as well. No sky or anything like that, no blue sky that you could see, just that white gray winter mix that we're all kind of used to in Utah when we're dealing with January, February, March conditions, things like that. But again, overall, the roads appear to be just fine. Just take it easy, take it slow. The no standing water, things are clear. It's just a matter of making sure you give yourself plenty of time to where you got to go to. No advice that we're not used to if you're ever driving into winter here in Utah. But that looks like that big storm that we saw earlier today. Certainly things have slowed down a little bit, even though it's still dealing with different conditions, wet, snowy conditions here on I-15. So, Cher, let's send it back to you for now.
Yep, just wet out there right now. Okay, Alex, turn on the tunes and take it easy. Yep. Thank you. Well, it's no secret. It takes a lot of people to maintain our vehicles.
Incredible. All right, Utah is well known for winter athletes, and one of the best in the world just qualified for his 5th World Championship in skeleton. He sat down with our Olympic specialist, Alex Cabrero, to explain why it is an honor not other athletes from his home continent have ever achieved.
It's amazing how much training it takes to go just a little bit faster.
You know, I'm doing better than I did, you know, a couple years ago.
Akwasi Frimpong has traded years for seconds.
Perfect practice makes perfect. You just got to keep going and get better.
Frimpong, who lives in Utah, is already one of the best skeleton athletes in the world. He competed in the 2018 Pyeongchang Olympics for his home country of Ghana, but his goal is to make one more Olympics. He missed out on Beijing 2022.
After 2022, just to be honest, I was really ready to throw in the towel for sure. I mean, people always be like, oh my gosh, this guy just keeps going. Like, how can you do that? There was definitely that moment that I was really done and kind of figuring out what do I want to do next.
However, Frimpong has always been known as the hope of a billion. It's a role he embraces since African athletes aren't really known for winter sliding sports. So he decided to keep going for all those kids who look up to him.
It means a lot. It shows that, you know, regardless of your background, wherever you come from, whatever your situation is, anything is possible, and that's really the message.
Earlier this month, Frimpong qualified for his 5th World Championships. It's the first time any African has qualified for 5 World Championships in a sliding sport.
It's an honor, and it's definitely a little bit of an ego booster that I can still do it at this age.
Of course, he knows he still has to get a little faster to qualify for the 2026 Milan Cortina Olympics, but living in Utah and training at Utah Olympic Park, he feels he's getting close.
Big time. Definitely getting a lot of support from Utah. You know, I felt they've treated me like their own, and it's a really special place for me and my family. They have really embraced me to be part of this community.
Frimpong says he couldn't have landed in a better city than Salt Lake City because of our strong Olympic legacy. He jokes he's probably going to be too old to try and compete in our 2034 games, but there is no doubt he's hoping to try and continue to inspire those who are going for their dreams. In Salt Lake City, Alex Cabrero, KSL-5 News.
Oh, and what an inspiration he is. Alex, thank you.
Yep.
The staff at Cherry Peak are